we had a little poetry group, and it actually lasted for quite a while up in North Austin, which means I only had to drive half as far to get to it as I have to get to here. He's an amazing poet, and I've since done TV poetry and all kinds of stuff. Relatively locally famous, please welcome Pehr.
Thank you, and thank you especially to Tony, who through Callista Gaia Press and Ocotillo Review does this work. I wouldn't be doing it, but thank you for making it available to us. And so I have just going to make it short with a fairly short poem and a quick introduction to this, because I wanted something that would be topical to the time, and this was written well before Trump's vilification of immigrants coming from below the southern border, and that just seems to be a cancer that's getting worse. So this poem, I once wrote a story for my sister-in-law's father, who made a daring escape in the 1930s from Germany, from persecution, and it was quite a story, and so through interviews I wrote the story for him. And he said that the community there referred to America, quite frequently referred to America as the Golden Land. He was not referring to anything having to do with money, but that for Jews in Germany and his community, it was like some kind of heaven. So here's this story, which also comes from my stepmother's mother, had immigrated from Russia when she was young and had told her stories of life as a child in Russia. And from hearing this is where there's this poem entitled Tied to Trees. A grandmother's true tale about a childhood long ago in Russia, a different place than this country, so we will know. There were pogroms in her region. At those times, children were taken by their parents into the forest to seek safety, to hide their dearest. Then they concealed the hiding places. Unusual actions were embraced to keep silence. The mouths of infants were gagged. And in these instances, as was needed to prevent movements of those who would run seeking parents, all the children were tied to trees. After the murderers and thieves departed, sated with pillage, the families returned to their village. Now understand why they left home with nothing but a distant hope for America, the Golden Land, where neighbors live in friendship and where children are not tied to trees. Thank you.